Are you looking for an anti-crowd control build and emblem? Build an emblem that even if the enemy stuns you with burst damage, you will still survive? Don't worry, I got you. In this video, I will show the build and emblem I use when the enemy has a lot of crowd control, along with the reasoning behind my build choices. Since the last adjustment on Fanny, her original ability has returned, allowing you to rebuild the semi-tank Fanny because she can last and sustain damage in the clash. Additionally, if you're worried about Fanny's damage now that she has a semi-tank build, don't be. All you have to do is modify your gameplay to make the most of her passive. This video demonstrates her toughness and the amount of damage she can do. I was unable to use Fanny on my Mythical Glory account even in solo queue rank game, so I played on another account. She will either be banned or chosen by the enemy in Mythical Glory and above rank. This is what happened to our draft pick. The opponent was the first to choose, but Benedetta was their priority pick, so I auto-locked Fanny. The opponent immediately counter-picked with Roam Saber and XP Cho, Gusion Jungle and mid lane Esmeralda. Based on their lineup, they don't want to choose Squishy Mage and Marksman because Fanny was opened.
Grabe ba? Yung mga partner na yan, dyan lang kayo tapos wala na. Pag nalustrik, maghihiwalay na.
Sir, what's your command?
For starters, this is the emblem setup I use. Fighter emblem with Swift, Festival of Blood and Warcry. I started with the orange buff so that the passive can help me farm. My Fanny is slow in jungle because of the emblem setup, and the items I will build are tank items. Don't forget to recommend the knife as a next item for the extra 10 attack speed. It will help speed up your farm in the early game. As usual, I'll take the lava golem next. Esmeralda saw me, so she will try to delay my farm. But don't be afraid when enemies invade in your jungle area. Fanny can do combo in early game without the purple buff. I don't have enough energy anymore, so I'm going to go back and get my buff. The opponents really insisted on delaying me on the farm so that I wouldn't snowball right away. But they made a mistake, so they are the ones who will be punished and what they fear will happen. Because they were unsuccessful in invading me, it is now my turn to invade their jungle. It's payback time. When I use the fighter emblem with the Festival of Blood, I play more aggressively because the spell vamp allows me to sustain damage. Do you notice how my HP continues coming back even when I don't have an item? The enemies are invading me again, but this time they will succeed because my retribution spell that was used on the turtle earlier is still on cooldown. Benedetta chased Nana to kill her, but she was also overextended, so she will get punished. Gusion was supposed to help, but he made a mistake with his combo, so he was also picked on.
My brother and I will shoulder the family glory.
When you are invaded and didn't get the purple buff, don't be a crybaby. It's not the end of the world. Fanny is not the same as it used to be, where it was difficult to move across the map when invaded, so don't get tilted on the match. Just focus. By the way, having an Angela in the team is quite beneficial to the sustain type Fanny. Because Fanny is less likely to be burst, it will be more effective. You can make them play Angela in position 4 or position 5.
On a surprise attack. Gather up the turtle!
At this time, I already have a War Axe and Brute Force, so even if Cho uses his ultimate on me, I will not simply die. I was about to strike, but there is an Esmeralda who will absorb the shield that Angela provided, so I decided to retreat.
Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Legendary.
Have you noticed that despite Fanny's toughness, my damage remains?
I am here.
This time I have Tough Boots, War Axe, Brute Force, and Queen's Wing. These 4 items will be Fanny's core items for damage, tankiness, and sustain or spell vamp. The Tough Boots and Brute Force breastplate will give you crowd control reductions such as stun, immobilize, and morph. When you fully stack the Brute Force passive, you will gain a total of 40% resilience or crowd control time reduction with the Tough Boots. The main source of your damage will be the War Axe, and its main stats give 35 physical attack, but its passive will give you an additional 12 physical attack per stack, up to 6 stacks. The total physical attack you will gain in the War Axe will be 107 physical attack. Additionally, the Queen's Wing and Brute Force will provide you attack stats even though they are tank items. You will receive an extra 40 physical attacks from the Queen's Wing's primary stats, and 36 physical attacks from the Brute Force passive. Given that your primary item for damage is the War Axe, the total physical attack you will gain from these item builds will be 183 physical attack. It will give you enough damage to kill your enemies, and to boost your damage, all you need to do is to maximize Fanny's Prey Mark passive. And when it comes to sustainability, aside from the tankiness granted by items and emblems, Fanny will receive a spell vamp for a total of 42%. Fanny will be more terrifying when her spell vamp is high, since she can easily regain her HP lost. My next item is Dominance Ice. This item is especially useful in the late game. Without the Dominance Ice, you'll have a difficult time taking out marksman heroes or fighters with significant lifesteal, HP regen, and attack speed. And the last item depends on what you need. In my case, I needed magic resistance, so I chose Athena's shield to counter Esmeralda and Gusion's burst damage.
Reach for me. Slain an enemy. I will fight alongside you, brother. On a surprise attack.
I hope this video was informative and did not waste your time. If you have any questions concerning this video, leave a comment below and I will respond.
Getting stronger every day. Keep on pushing through the
Brother, the fight is safe on our watch.
Keep on